Hi, guys. I hope you're all keeping well and safe. Welcome to Early Years Matters TV. On this channel, we focus on everything early childhood related. If these are the kind of videos you're looking for, what you have to do is subscribe. And not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you will be the first person to be notified. Today is going to be all about confidentiality in early childhood setting. Yes, today's discussion is going to be all about confidentiality in early childhood setting. Yes, I know as an early childhood educator or a preschool manager or a preschool supervisor, there are some information that you'll be privileged to hear, but it's important that you maintain confidentiality in relation to this information. Yes, because there's some information that you're going to be hearing perhaps about the children, about the parents, about other staff members, and it's important that you maintain confidentiality in relation to this information. You only have to share this information on a need-to-know basis. Yes, this is important. You only have to share this information on a need-to-know basis. Yes, you need to understand that the world is a small place. Yes, this is one thing I say all the time. The world is a small place. Perhaps you might be sharing an information with your friend, and you never know, maybe your friend knows somebody else that the information is about them. And then you might think, well, I trust my friend, this information is safe with her. She never know. And she went to tell her friend. And then her friend happens to know the person that this information is all about. So can you now say that it's not confidential anymore? So in relation to information, it has to be confidential only on a need-to-know basis. So I'll cite an instance. You might be privileged to some information about the children, and you don't have to go telling people that don't need to know this information. You only keep it to the multidisciplinary team, people that need to know about this information. You stick to it. You don't have to say, well, I think I have to share this information with my friend. And I know sometimes people tend to share information without even mentioning names. Like I said earlier, the world is a small place. You might be telling your friend, oh, something happened at my place of work today, a child. You're not mentioning the child. And then who knows, your friend might go and tell somebody else. And the story your friend told a friend, it's so similar. And they're able to detect which child is this, especially if it happens in the local community. Even apart from even in a local community, it can happen anywhere. But let's use a local community as an example. Let's say you're an early childhood educator. You're living in a small town or you're living in a small county. And something happens to a particular child or a particular staff or a supervisor or a manager. And you're privileged to have this information. And you thought, well, I'm going to tell my family at home. I'm going to tell my friends at home. And you go about telling your friend or telling your family, oh, this is what happened in the place of work. I know sometimes you want to share, you come back home, you want to share some information. Oh, come and hear what happened at my place of work today to a particular child. And you're sharing this information. You thought, well, nobody's going to know the child I'm talking about. So now let's use as an example. So you told your friend the information, what happened in your place of work. And then she went to tell her other friend. And then because you live in a small town, a small community, they are able to detect who this story is all about. They're like, yes, I think this story is familiar to what I had. Are you talking about child A or you're talking about child B? So can you now see that the information is not confidential anymore? So it's important as an early childhood educator, a preschool supervisor, a manager, there's some information that you'll be privileged to know. So keep this information and only share the information on a need-to-know basis. Yes, this is important. If it's a matter of child protection, yes, you have to report to the appropriate authority, those that need to take action. Yes, don't just say, well, I think I can't take any step. I'll just keep it to myself. No, you can't keep this to yourself. It's a matter of child protection. So you need to report to the appropriate authority, the designated liaison person. So you might be wondering, who is the designated liaison person? These are the person or people in charge of child protection issues. If there's any issues, be it in your preschool, these are the people that you report to, and then they take appropriate measures. So this is important. If it is a case of child protection, you have to report this to the right authority, which is important. Like I said, to the right authority, to the people that need to know, not just saying, well, I'm going to tell my friend and see what my friend thinks. No, your friend is not a designated liaison person. So in the case of child protection issue, please report to the designated liaison person. These are the people that need to know this information, and then they will be able to take it So quickly, let me recap. It's important that as an early childhood educator, preschool teacher, supervisor, you'll be privileged to some information that perhaps the children will be sharing with you, the parent will be sharing with you, your other co-workers will be sharing with you. And this information has to be safe. Yes, it's important that you only share this information to the people that needs to know this information. I hope you've taken note of the point in relation to maintaining confidentiality in early childhood setting. And if you want more of this video on this channel, what do you have to do? Subscribe. And not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. And until I come your way next time, stay safe and mind yourselves for now. Bye.